C&I will tell. C&I, right on the money.
This is Christine Marfut, and I'm in the city of Northport again, and I am going to be interviewing a man who sells honey at the farmer's market. And the controversy seems to be over this flag sign that he has. It's a waving sign, and he wanted to put it at the market for a few hours while it's open to advertise his honey. And he's running afoul of the city of Northport code enforcement personnel. Hi, Mark.
Hi, how are you?
Fine. Can you tell me what happened to you at the farmer's market recently?
Well, I started doing the market 14 months ago, and every Saturday I put this flag sign up in conjunction with the market, and it's very beneficial because people see it and they come in and get extra business. All of a sudden one day, this lady, Gestapo-like, blindsides me, never introduced herself, just simply said, "Are you the person that's got that flag sign out there?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "It's got to come down right now." I said, "It's got to come down right now? Why? By whose authority?" She says, "I'm the code enforcer. It's against the code. That's got to come down right now." I said, "Well, show me the code." "Well, I don't have the code with me, but it's got to come down right now." I said, "Well, I'm not taking it down till you show me the code." "Well, I'll just have the market shut down now." "You're going to have the market shut down because I have a sign? Are you insane?" And that was the crux of the meeting. She came in like with the tact of a rattlesnake. If I would have, and in fact I do employ her. I pay taxes in this town. I would fire her if anybody worked for me and they handled the public like that. I mean, I'd fire them. I'd blow them right out the door. And I've been in business for myself my whole life.
And you said this is a Saturday business.
Saturday, yeah.
And it's in a parking lot.
Yeah,
and they just have a couple little booths where they have
exactly a little simple farmers market that barely survives because when I read all of the codes, the market isn't even allowed to advertise itself. The city of Englewood has a very successful market. The town puts a big, huge banner up that goes across the street, and it's up all the time, the whole 6 months of the market. And this town has a code that says you can have a small banner, and it must be removed immediately after the event each week. It's like, what's up with that? I thought government was supposed to help businesses. This government suppresses business. I'm just a guy. I'm collecting Social Security. I'm partly disabled. I'm collecting Social Security, and I'm just trying to supplement my Social Security with a few extra dollars. And these people are threatening to shut down the market. I don't understand it. I really don't.
Welcome to the new USA. Back in the day, when you and I were both young, I don't think this would have been a problem.
No, it's not. And the problem is, and the part that really gets me is the fact that these kind of signs are all around town.
And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run around town and see a couple of others. I know a few of these. So
Yeah.
we'll just take a picture. And you're not asking them to take them down. You
No,
just think if they have theirs, why are you being picked on, right?
The point is that selective enforcement of any law in the United States of America is illegal. You can't selectively enforce. If you're going to enforce a law, you enforce it. If you don't enforce the law, it's de facto doesn't exist.
Right.
So it's either enforce
All
the
or
law for
nothing.
everybody, or all I'm asking for is 6 hours a day. What's the big deal?
And that's on Saturday, right?
On Saturday. What's the big deal? And the reason the lady said she didn't see it all this time is because her day off is on Saturday. And so my question for her was, then why are you bothering me?
That sounds like a good place to stop. Why are they bothering all of us?
There you go.
Thanks. Hi, this is Christine Marfut, and you just saw a brief interview with a small business person, retired gentleman who wants to promote his raw honey and is being harassed by the city of Northport because he has a flag that advertises his raw honey. You know, there used to be a time when life was a lot simpler and nobody bothered. These flags here on Pan American have been here for years. And what he said was, everything should be uniformly enforced. He didn't care about other people's flags. I don't care about other people's flags. But you can't have unequal laws. That is un-American. So, wave the flag, everybody. City of Northport has put some American flags on light poles. And they have also put up some banners. And if we can read them, it says, "Go Bulls." I think that's a banner. I guess you should find yourself, Northport. Right away, too. And how much did it cost to put these up? Go Bulls. I say no bull. This is Christine again. One more example of Flag Row, City of Northport. Shame on you hypocrites. You can have Warm Mineral Springs flags or banners, and they're permanent. How about that? Fair is fair. And Mark is right. These banners are very popular. Here we are at the intersection of Ortiz Boulevard and US 41, which is Tamiami Trail. And as you can see behind me, there are not one, but two banners. And how terrible. Balloons. What's wrong with this country? Life used to be simple. This is a banner. It used to stand for freedom, for peace and quiet, for liberty. Now we are being harassed to be harassed. And while taking a picture of those banners, look behind. Even more flags on the motel. Bothering anybody? I don't think so. But there's a poor lady in Northport who runs an international store who's been fighting to put up several flags. Where does the tyranny stop? This is unfair, nitpicking, harassment. Let's go back to the olden days when life was a lot simpler. Christine again, and Mark is not the only small business person in Northport who is upset about this flag problem. Why it is so difficult to put out a flag to advertise a business. We're in front of the International Food Market, and we're going to go in a second to interview the owner who expressed to me earlier how much she would like to put up a few international flags to promote her business. And that's what we're about, I think, in America. Free enterprise. And she's Russian. So let's put our best foot forward and show what a free country we are. Hi, this is Christine again, and I'm on the inside of the International Market, and I'm talking with its owner. What was your name, please? Mira. And are you Russian?
Yes,
Yes. So you're familiar with what life was like in Russia?
of course.
And-
Better than anybody else.
And when did you open this store?
It was October 2008.
2008. So you've been in business for a few years.
4.5.
And you mentioned to me that you wanted to put a few flags out to advertise your business?
Yes, I thought it would be nice to show like people that we have products from all the countries, and the population here is international, so it would be nice to show people some respect.
And did you have a hard time with Northport getting your
Yes,
flags out?
Yes, I have, yes.
Can you tell me what they did or what they said?
They didn't do anything, they just refused to do it. I mean, I asked for permission to install those flags on top of the building. It's like 14, let's say 14 countries, and with American flag in the middle and higher than the rest of them. We showed them the idea on a picture. They said it's not by the book, not by the code, and I went to the meeting. I said that probably it's about time to change the code or to review it. So probably nobody wants to do anything about it.
Can I ask you a question? Do you
Yes.
think this would be a problem in Russia if you wanted to do this? Would they be the same as us, or
I
do you think it
don't
would be
think so.
much freer?
I don't think so. It's not a freedom question. It's just that probably Russia would do more for your money.
So if you
If you pay them, like if you pay for maybe for permit or
they wouldn't have a problem basically
No, of
with the
course.
concept of
This is business. I think the cities get something from it, anyway. We pay taxes, we pay sales tax, so the city gets some money from it anyway, so why not do it better?
well, that's what America is always talking, that we are promoting the capitalist and promoting small business people. And I'm so glad to talk to you because you're the second person who has been critical of the rules about banners and flags.
If you ask maybe 10, 20 more people, you will have different number of
Probably more
satisfied
people.
or
I have no
maybe
problem with it. I think
Yes,
it
I
doesn't
know.
bother me.
Now you have two, like tomorrow you have another two, and if you go and ask people every day, you will see how many people not happy with the Northport rules.
That's right.
And it's no big deal. I don't break anything. I just want to have some flags,
I totally agree.
right?
Thank you so much for your time, and I wish you luck in all your business activities in the new year.
Thank you for being interested.
Cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the Constitution of the Republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
But there's no more peace in Georgia.
and to show that Northport is not the only city being tyrannical about flags. There is an article called Sic Semper Tyrannis by Mark Anthony, dated March 14, 2012. It states, Tom Giriak, a small business owner in Georgia, has flown a U.S. flag in front of his place of business and in the same spot for around 30 years. He is now being told that this is a code violation and must be removed. The city is claiming, after 30 years, mind you, that the flag is in violation because it is positioned in the right-of-way along the roadside. Tom stated that the flag is on his private property and he has a problem with the government telling him where he can fly a U.S. flag on his own privately owned property. No fine has been imposed as of yet, but a warning has been issued stating that the flag must be removed from the right-of-way. Future violations could possibly result in a $1,000 fine per day and 60 days in jail per each day that the flag remains. For now, Tom stated that he will not move the flag, but instead stick with his ground, and feels he should not move the flag because it does not pose a threat to the community. Not just the little guy is having trouble with code enforcement and city lawsuits, but Donald Trump, good for you, Donald, fights back, and he has the clout. He files a $10 million lawsuit against Palm Beach after being cited for a large flag. Defiant Donald Trump vows to keep large American flag flying at Mar-a-Lago despite fine. Officials in the city coastal town of Palm Beach have voted to fine Donald Trump $1,250 a day for flying a large American flag atop an 80-foot flagpole at his lavish club in violation of town codes. Code enforcement officials have accused the 60-year-old real estate mogul of violating zoning guidelines with a flagpole taller than 42 feet for not obtaining a building permit and for not getting permission from the Landmarks Board. Trump has refused to take down the flag. He has also filed a $25 million lawsuit against the town, arguing in part that officials are selectively enforcing ordinances and that flying the American flag at his Mar-a-Lago club is a constitutionally protected expression of free speech. The town council of Palm Beach should be ashamed of itself, Trump said Thursday in a telephone interview with the Associated Press. They're fining me for putting up the American flag. This is probably a first in United States history. Trump's club hoisted the 15 by 25 foot flag atop the 80-foot pole at the sprawling waterfront site on October 3rd. The town had given him until November 27th to remove the flag or apply for approvals. I think Mr. Trump, the property owner, picked this fight. I think he's been provocative, said Martin Freed, a member of the town's Code Enforcement Board. Officials voted Thursday to fine Trump. Trump said he would not pay any fines and would keep the flag flying. As you can see, code enforcement has been targeting everyone, from the man in Georgia, who faces up to 60 years in jail if he continues to fly the flag he's been flying for 30 years for another year, and $365,000 in fines. It is unconstitutional, and it is a way to extort money from property owners. They tackled the wrong person when they went against Donald Trump. He fought back, and he fought back hard. He has the legal resources to sue. What I want to mention, though, is that in Donald Trump's case, the lawsuit settled. He was allowed to keep his flag as long as he lowered it 10 feet. Sometimes it's easier to settle, but in most cases, they, the code enforcement, want to settle because it is my belief that they're afraid that the courts may declare them
their methods, the whole thing, unconstitutional. And that would kill the golden goose. So better to lose a battle and try to win the war, and which is the war against our liberties and our freedom. And the war for us is here for liberty. Thank you, and good night.
And I am down, but I'll get up again. Don't count me out just yet. I've been brought down to my knees, and I've been pushed way past the point of breaking, but I can't take it. I'll be back on my feet. This is far from over.
Future violations could possibly result in $1,000 fine per day and 60 days in jail per each day that the flag remains. Officials in the city coastal town of Palm Beach have voted to fine Donald Trump $1,250 a day for flying a large American flag.
You will see how many people not happy with the Northport rules. No big deal. I don't break anything. I just want to have some flags.
Of the meeting, she came in like with the tact of a rattlesnake. If I would have, and in fact I do employ her. I pay taxes in this town. I would fire her if anybody worked for me and they handled the public like that. I mean, I'd fire them. I'd blow them right out the door. And I've been in business for myself my whole.
You're fired. You're fired. Dead. You're fired.
It is the selective enforcement of any law in the United States of America is illegal.
Arguing in part that officials are selectively enforcing ordinances and that flying the American flag at his Mar-a-Lago club is a constitutionally protected expression of free speech.
Sic semper tyrannis. This is how we used to do it. However, today, it should be, sir, you're under arrest for violation, sir. You have to get up, please. You're under arrest for violation of United States Code 18242, violation of constitutional rights. And although you have violated rights, it is my duty to inform you of yours. Please stand up. Put your hands behind your back. Let's go. Boys, I'm back. If you're being bullied, contact Face Off Movement. Face Off, fighting against code enforcement.